Okay, everybody gets a flat sometimes. Here's the tools you're going to need. I'm going to start with the needle nose pliers just to pull this dude out. That's phase one. And sometimes you get it out a little bit, then you need to bring out the big pliers. Before you even get started with that, you want to be locked and loaded with your plugs, these guys. So pull one of those dudes out of the wrapper. Take this guy. You want to thread it right through here. It's going to be sticky, ooey gooey, and icky. That's fine. Get it about halfway. I mean, this is not an exact science. And then I kind of bend it. It's going to do that when you shove it in there anyway. So the plan is pull this out, take this guy, and just kind of rough the hole up to make the stuff stick better. Put a little bit of goo on the plug, shove it in there. So let's just get it all done at once. This is on the car, so to be on the car, you gotta be able to access this. So roll your car into a place where you can see it. Also, make sure there's air in the tire. If there's not a lot of air in this tire, you're not gonna have resistance enough to push the plug in. Trust me, I've done this for a lot of years. So I'm gonna get a hold of this. Oh, you can hear it, listen close. You can hear it coming loose, see? Hear it? Probably a good idea to wear safety glasses. Something were to pop out. So I got a good grip on it. I'm moving to the other pliers now, and I'm just going to kind of unthread this thing. It's a screw. Nail would be a little bit easier to deal with, but just thread it out. And don't worry about your air going out. You're not going to lose all your air super duper fast. It's going to be fine. So you thread the screw out. That's a big old screw. Look at that, like a sheetrock screw, you know, like a drywall screw or something. What a pain in the neck to have to pull that out of my tire. I just put these tires on. I'm getting close. It's like a 3-inch screw or something. Okay, you can hear it leaking pretty good. Time to shove the rougher inside it and just really push on it. You want it to get all the way in there. Because you want to get, okay, yeah, I felt it went all the way through. So I'm just kind of roughing it. While that's sitting in there, I'm going to put a little bit of goo on the plug. Now these are self-sticking plugs. They don't need goo. I have done this plenty of times without this stuff. But I just figured for demonstration, I would just kind of do it the so-called right way. Pull that out. Then you want to go right in. Because now you've made a significant hole in your tire. Get in there. You gotta get that in there to where there's just a little bit of rubber sticking out. And then you pull the tool out, the rubber stays in there, and you can trim it with a razor blade. I'm struggling, but I will get it in there, and you'll feel it when it goes in. Holy baloney. A lot of times I'll jack the car up just to take some of the pressure off. I chose not to do that this time, but I'm paying a price for that. I'm paying a little dummy tax. I'm working twice as hard to do the same job. All right, I got her in there. I'm just gonna pull her out, trim the excess rubber. See, the tool comes out by itself. That's the way it's designed. Trim that with a razor blade, and then go ahead and drive the car around after you trim that out. Drive the car around for 25, 30 seconds, whatever. And then just check your pressure on your TPMS, tire pressure monitor system. See if you're losing air. That's how you do it. It's that simple. I made it a little harder than I had to by not jacking up the car and taking some of the pressure off. But that plug will hold. It'll become part of the rubber. They'll just like be one, and it'll hold as long as that tire is on the car. Have a great day. Thanks for being here.